Get Your Goals Annual Challenge Day 265. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. We're going to talk about confidence goals and mirror work today. My mirror, this is just a mirror I pulled off my desk so I could have an example of a mirror in our video today. Mirror work was pioneered by Louise Hay, who's one of my favorites. She's passed away not too long ago, but one of my favorite personal development, heal your life type authors. She wrote You Can Heal Your Life, and talked about all the different actual physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual ailments we can have and how they show up in our body. And by looking at the symptoms that we're having in our body, we know what types of problems and challenges that life has given us. And maybe we're not even aware of it because it's something that happened when we were a kid, but how we can go about fixing them. So if you're having challenges, physical challenges or emotional challenges or mental challenges in any area or aspect of your life, I highly recommend it. She also was huge on affirmations. And I think I first learned about affirmations and then those card decks from Louise Hay. And I've mentioned before that I love those, and I don't have one on me right now, but those different card decks that are usually now, actually there's a whole bunch of them right here. They come from, a lot of books are making and taking the key points in their books and making them into card decks. This would be an example of that. The Mona Lisa Mind Body Makeover cards were from a book, I believe. But all of these different card decks I first discovered from Louise Hay. Affirmations, I don't know if I discovered them first from Louise Hay, but I found Louise Hay very soon into my journey of personal development and things like that and personal growth. And I was still in corporate America when I started that journey, even though it had starts and stops, just like a lot of things in my life have, depending on what was going on in my life. So what the heck is mirror work, and why would you want to do it, and why do you care about it, and why do they call it work? Because anything that we do to improve ourselves usually involves the dirty four-letter word W-O-R-K, meaning, and all work is putting energy and effort into something. But when it's something we want, when it's improving ourselves and making ourselves a better version of ourselves, I say it isn't really work at all. It is critical to who we are. And so I'm going to sneak a drink of coffee. I just saw it there and I forgot I haven't had any yet. But what are the steps? I'm going to share 7 steps to doing mirror work, and then I'll share a couple of pieces of advice from Louise Hay from her book, Mirror Work. If it's something that resonates with you, I say go get her book and read it and see how you can tweak it to make it fit you. Just like anything else, the 7-step process, and actually the process itself, encourages you to tweak it to find out what works best for you. So what is mirror work? How do we do it? We basically just look at ourselves in the mirror. We look at ourselves in the mirror and we really look at ourselves. We look at ourselves, we stare into our eyes, and we see what emotions and what feelings come up. And I will tell you, I think one of the first exercises I did with Louise Hay's coaching was to look in the mirror and just say, I love you. I unconditionally love myself right now. I love you. Something to that effect. And I remember the first time I did that, I burst into tears. Why? Because I wasn't treating myself like I really loved myself. I was treating other people like I loved them, but I wasn't really, honestly, on a subconscious and a lot of times on a conscious level, treating myself like I love myself. I had a lot of negative self-talk. I still have negative self-talk, and it drives me crazy. I hate it. It's a lot less than it used to be, but I still will autopilot to negativity and negative self-talk once in a while, especially when stressful, crazy stuff's going on in my life. And I really have to catch myself. And the sooner I can catch myself and flip the switch and change that around, the better. But it still pops up automatically. If you got a tip on how to make sure that never happens again, let me know. But so far, I have found that I still have work to do in this area. So what do we do? Step 1, we commit ourselves. We say, I'm going to do mirror work every day. I'm going to look myself in the mirror, and I like to tie it to things that I'm doing already. I'm going to brush my teeth every single day, right? So that's a great time for me to do mirror work. So commit to yourself that you're going to do it. Secondly, think about the best time of day for you. And that's, I guess I already jumped to that by saying I do it when I brush my teeth because I'm guaranteed to do it every day. 3, choose or create your own affirmations. We want to say affirmations while we are looking ourselves in the eye in the mirror. You can create your own, or you can choose them. You can go online. I went online yesterday because I was curious. I used to look up affirmations and print out and read affirmations, just like people would read books. I would read affirmations just to get ideas of how to create my own and what ones resonated and felt best with for me. Again, I did that still when I was back in corporate America. So back in the 90s and early 2000s, I did that. Then as you look yourself in the eye in the mirror, you are going to repeat your affirmations. Then you're going to repeat your affirmations with feeling, right? Because this is all about figuring out what feelings come up when we say these affirmations, because that's how we discover what beliefs and thoughts are holding us back. Number 5, we're going to embrace whatever feeling comes up. If you say, I am enough, and you burst into tears, or if you say, I am good enough, I deserve everything I want, and a whole bunch of negative self-talk and feelings come up, we want to embrace those. Say, thank you for showing yourself to me. I'm going to let you go now, or whatever works for you. Place a hand over your heart, step 6, and thank the feelings for showing up. I like to thank the feelings for showing up and be grateful for them showing up, because as soon as I realize and am aware of something, then I can deal with it. If I'm not aware that all these subconscious beliefs and thoughts and programs are running without me being consciously aware of them, there's nothing I can do about them. They're just going to work automatically in my life, and they don't always work automatically in my favor. And then finally, find a place to record your discoveries, what you learn about yourself, what comes up. And if something keeps coming up over and over and over again, well, then you probably need to address it and say, how am I going to get over this I'm not good enough thing? And I use that one because almost all of us have that at some times during our life. So what's some of Louise's advice and tips on how to do this? Use affirmations that feel authentic and right to you. If it doesn't feel right to you, if you say, I'm a billionaire, and you don't even want to make any money, that is not going to feel authentic to you. Dedicate at least 2 minutes a day. 2 minutes a day. Who does not have 2 minutes a day? Doesn't have to be a solid 2 minutes. Maybe it's 30 seconds in the morning, 30 seconds in the afternoon when you go to the bathroom a couple of times, and 30 seconds when you go to bed and are brushing your teeth. I'm hoping you're brushing your teeth more than 30 seconds, by the way. Usually we brush our teeth at least 2 minutes to be effective. So that's why it's so easy to do this. Number 3, do mirror work in a private space where you're not going to be interrupted or overheard, so that you don't have to have your guard up or you don't have to feel embarrassed about someone overhearing you. Number 4 tip she has is, it's okay to be emotional. The whole purpose of this is to figure out what your underlying emotions and feelings are, because our feelings and emotions drive our thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, and actions. Number 5, keep a journal of whatever comes up and start to learn about yourselves. The most important thing we can do in this lifetime is become the best possible version of ourselves and learn about ourselves, become self-aware, so we know how we're showing up in the world, the example we're setting or the warning we're setting, and how we want to show up in the world. So what's our action item today? 2 minutes mirror work today, starting today, and then commit to do it for a week. Just do it for 1 week. And then if you like doing it, you'll keep doing it. If it doesn't work for you, nothing comes up, you're already awesome, then you don't need to do it. But there's nothing wrong with looking in the mirror and saying, I unconditionally love myself right now, and really believing it once a day, right? Is that going to hurt you? No, but it might totally humongously benefit you. So why wouldn't you want to try it? All right, that's it. Love to know your experience. If you've ever done mirror work, or if you've never heard of it before, share in the comments below. Try it out today, see how it makes you feel. And I guarantee if you've never done it before, it is going to make you feel weird, awkward, uncomfortable, scared, terrified. You might burst into tears like I did. Don't know until you do it, but I'd say give it a try. That's it. Have an awesome day, and I'll of course be with you tomorrow with another interesting activity to help us get our confidence goals and get our confidence up this month as part of our daily challenge. All right, have a great day, and I will of course be with you tomorrow.